The journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. The closer we walk together, the further we will go. So come, let's walk together.
How do you start a farm? I have come to believe you just start. Today is the day I have come to the farm to initiate my thought.
This is the first sample, and then you slash a small layer. Just for agrocare scanner. Operation cup. So your soil is in the right pH. If you are growing tomatoes or watermelon, maybe with like 30,000 liters, it's able to take you for like the 3 months. And you can target to plant at the onset of the rain.
After thorough research, it's time to buy seedlings. But where do you get the best seedlings in Kenya? I was referred to the farmers marketplace in Kiambu Road. Hereby I was able to get the different types of orange species that I needed. I pray that this land shall bear fruit. Going that way all the way to the end. So I got someone to dig up the holes. The task was simple. Is to dig up 100 holes, all with specified measurements, and the time limit given was about 2 days. I came to review and I found that the ground was very hard, which was expected because it had not rained for a very long while. There was still a lot of work to be done. We went and got a ton of manure from the Ministry of Livestock, Machakos. We ended up filling all the holes with manure. This is the much that was left. Pray that the rains do come, as the place is very dry. These trees at patches were 6 to 8 months old, and they are grafted Pixie and tangerine fruit trees. At least what is growing is above the graft. As we walk around the farm, I note that there is a lot of empty space which can be utilized for other things before the fruit trees develop. We looked also at each tree and tried to prune. All the pruning was supposed to be done for anything that is growing below the graft zone. So we had to look carefully to ascertain where the graft zone was, and anything below it needed to be pruned so that it does not come up. So from here is where now he's showing me how to mix the fertilizer. We repeated the process for all the trees until everything was done. What is the next thing? After fertilizer?
Tutaanza program ya dawa.
Yes.
Tutapiga fungicide moja, insecticide moja na foliar fertilizer. It is cheaper to protect than to cure. You can do vegetables, you can do maize at this point.
So far, wacha nijaribu vegetables. I see how far they will go.
Yeah.
So this area, like apart from oranges, which other fruits?
You can do all the citrus can do well.
Citrus will do well here.
Yeah, we have like lemons, we have passion fruit. Apples can do well. Yes, you can try like 2 or 3 avocados and also mangoes. It is good. Start small and then you scale up with time.
Then this side, nataka kuweka I want to do some raised nurseries.
Yeah.
Like 2, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Then we see how far it can go. Ndio maana hizo miti nilisema zikate. It has been raining the past couple of weeks. The hard areas which were rocky have now become muddy and impassable. Most of the holes which had been dug for the orange trees have become waterlogged. This is becoming a hazard to the orange plants. Need to find a way of getting the water out as soon as possible, despite the rain still coming in heavily. The water clogging on the black alluvial soil has left the soil so soft, the feet are just going in and getting stuck. Not sure whether that's a good thing, but so far it's a bit of a challenge when working on it. This is what I'm dealing with today. This weed just came out of nowhere and is trying to get to the farm. Sun is about to go down, and we are still here. God help us. After very heavy rains, which I hear they spoiled the farm, so I'm just going to see what had happened. The whole area is green, which is a good thing, but apparently due to the soil poor drainage, the water messed up on some crops. Come with me, let's go see. For sure, pawpaws don't need a lot of water. This was waterlogged, so all the pawpaw trees died away with the heavy rains. All the tangerines survived apart from two. It's one of the tangerines. This one is surviving well. This one looks like it's doing well. Oi. Hii imekauka kabisa. This one is all dried up. So it seems as everyone was enjoying the rains, my trees were dying. But I'm grateful majority of them survived. And see, if you don't take care of your plants, they'll not be in a very good place. For now, I had filled my foliar, fungicide, insecticide, 20 milligrams per every 20 liters. So let the spraying begin. If this is the first time you are watching my video visiting my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button below and click the bell button to turn on the notifications. Spraying exercise from end to end of the shamba has been done. Now you spray it again after 2 weeks. Everything has been sprayed. It just felt like I was washing the leaves and washing all the dirt. I want to see whether for the short term 5 steps by 10 step section, whereby we can try putting up some nursery to see how it will develop. So for now, it's just a matter of raking to ensure that everything is level. The tilling is ongoing with the ngombes. And for the small plants, some of them are being covered. The same places where I need to plant. So God help me that trees are not destroyed, I pray. After the spraying 2 days ago, they seem to be having some life. And the yellowing is turning into greening. This is where the graft was. So far that one has taken root well. See, after the spraying, this one is dead. So that was a good job. This had been eaten by a caterpillar. Tilling with a cow. Now I'm forced to look for my graft. Want to put in some manure, plant some tomato and capsicums. We started off by creating equal spacings which you could plant while standing on either side. Thereafter, we got manure and broadcasted all over the nursery and raked it to ensure that it was evenly spread. This took quite a while as we went through the whole of the nursery. Pixie did some trenches and put in the seeds, and after that we covered it up. Some of the holes have water. Drainage on this side is not very well, but on the other side is quite good. So far, so good. Let's see how the day pans out. Some holes have water, but you're going to remove the excess water. Then fill up the holes and let them continue with the rest of the pixies, the small ones. We have about 40 more which are going to be planted. Thank you, Jehovah, for rains. Look at the rooting system. Yes, the smaller ones are easy to work with. So all we need to do is just transplant it and pray for the best. So I visited the market in Machakos the other day looking for lettuce, and all around the market it was only one person who was selling, and his produce was not the best. So I asked myself, how come there's no lettuce in this market? This is an opportunity, or maybe there's a reason why people don't grow lettuce in this place. So I decided to plant some lettuce and see what happens. We've planted 3 sections actually. What's happening right now is watering of the fruit trees. The sun is too hot in this area. Now it's going down. It's the best time to water so that the water can soak in well. It's been a long day. It's very tiring. I'm actually very tired. Now I need to get on to the other work. Thank you for joining me. Kindly subscribe, follow, share as much as possible so that we can all learn. If you have any other videos that would enlighten me on this process, I would love to see. Comment or copy them on the comment section. I will review and follow back and read back as well. Come to do collection of some manure from the Ministry of Livestock in Machakos, and for some reason it just decided to start raining. Apparently there was a downpour. Thank God the plants were not flooded this time round. Well, at least the water did not go below the graft. Today I need to add a few more trees to the side. I hope that we will be able to plant the 20 oranges that we came back with to replace everything that had flooded the previous rains, and also plant more trees, mangoes, some avocados and the apples which were there, so that we can give them some time to grow and utilize the rains which are here with us. I wish there was something we could do to lift this up. The ones which were planted very low, they are suffering this effect. We are embarking on planting some mango trees to take advantage of the water. The land has been done already for planting the next seedlings. So, but for today, we'll just do the fruit trees, take care of them, and move on from there. We've come to the nursery to begin with. This is far as they have grown since planting. Lettuce is still under. Nothing has sprouted as of yet. This is one of the avocado trees that we planted last week. So far so good. The other avocado tree. Separation between the trees is about 10 steps. Last week we also planted some few more plants. We did a half avocado. We did some mangoes, a few trees, and also we did some apples and pawpaws. So it's sprouting well. Most of the neighbors, I see their maize is coming up. The maize which had been planted on this other side, we are expecting it to come up in the course of end February, early March. This mango plant has grown so well. So we expect some pumpkins to come out of here. All the water in the tanks has been used up to feed the nursery and the sprouting plants. I have to call a water bowser to come and fill up the tanks. That's one of the challenges I knew that would arise for water. Hopefully in the course of next week but one, we should start the transplanting. The capsicums are yet to pick up. This side the capsicums are yet to come up. This is the mulch that I'm getting from the capsicum side. lettuce as well is yet to pick up. This one has dried up. The grapes have picked up well, they have taken up well to the soil and they are adapting. The tree that was drying is picking up. Soil is wet. Are going to be picked and delivered to the market. The costings as well, that needs to be tabled depending on how the market is today. So those are some of the things which I'm looking at as at now. And the tomatoes are already transplanted, but I'll take you through it step by step.